What's going on guys, Mac White here, welcome to today's video. Currently in the gym, about to commence in a back and biceps workout. So I woke up and weighed myself. I was currently 12 stone 1, so I didn't actually drop any weight for the past few days, but don't be alarmed because weight loss isn't always linear, you know. You're going to fluctuate your weight, like I said in previous videos, so obviously there's a lot of things that you've got to take into account. There's so many different variables, you know, sodium, what time you ate your last meal, water intake and stuff. And then I just basically made my pre-workout, my ghost pre-workout that I always have. And then just got inside the gym now, so I did a warm-up on lat pull-downs because recently just jumping into deadlifts hasn't been good. So I wanted to get myself a little bit warm and then get into the deadlift. So I'm doing one lighter day now for back like I do for legs, and then one heavier day. So for deadlifts I'm going to do 10 reps today, and then with my heavy day I'll do 5 reps. So yeah, let's get into the workout. So just doing deadlift, and a tip with this, because today is more volume, so like I said, it's, you know, lighter the load. My tip for this is really squeeze. So as you're bringing it up, you want to squeeze your back, you know, retract your shoulder blades instead of just picking it up and just throwing it back down. That is obviously going to help for like strength and stuff, but even then you're compensating your strength. But you know, the biggest tip for this day, because we're really feeling the squeeze on the back instead of just like playing around with the weight. And then not just that as well, I'm doing dead stops, so I'm not just slamming the weight back up, I'm stopping and then picking it up, just so I can really feel the squeeze, go slow with the motion and get the most out of this exercise. So now we're moving on to a seated row. So row is going to grow the thickness in your back, not the width. I've told you this before, the width is going to be the pull downs, so definitely incorporate rows. And there's so many different variations. You can do the seated row like this, you can also do another seated row with just the machine, and then you can also use a barbell and do like a bent over row. So there's all these different variations to implement, and just to, you know, prevent your mind from getting stale, change it up a bit. You don't have to, as long as you know, progressively overloading with weight, with intensity, with time and rest. But I would definitely, you know, incorporate different rows just to prevent your mind from getting stale. So yeah. So as you can see guys, with this exercise, I'm bringing the row into my sternum. I'm not bringing it high, I'm not bringing it lower. I'm bringing it just there, keeping my elbows tucked in, really squeezing my back, retracts my scapula. And not just that, as I'm extending the row outwards, I'm opening up my lat to get more activation, and then pulling it, squeezing at the top. Moving on to now underhand pull downs. So instead of the normal grip, where you obviously pull it down just like that, I'm going to do an underhand grip. And you want your hands like shoulder width apart, around there. You want to pull it down, and your elbows need to be tucked in always, and you want to pull it behind your body. So you want to go and squeeze at the bottom, don't let it drag you up, stay in one position and keep your core really, really tight, and just squeeze there for a second. This as well, it's going to pre-exhaust your biceps, you know, any pulling movement is, but because it's underhand, it really does put a lot of tension on your biceps. So then when you go and train your biceps after your back session, because we do back and biceps together, your biceps are already going to be cooked. Last exercise now for backs, this is going to be a lat push down. So with this, a lot of people engage their triceps quite a lot, and I've got a really good way to minimise that and negate it. So instead of pushing it down like that, you want to keep your elbows bent a little bit and tucked in. Bring it just near your belly button, stretch it out, and as you bring it to your belly button, really squeeze your back. And that should take a lot of the tricep out. exercise for a stretch on the lat. I always implement this at the end of the workout, just jumping on and off if you're with a partner. You don't really need more than 45 seconds rest with this because it's just a stretch exercise, just to finish off back. So now on to biceps, pretty much starting with a preacher curl, so we're doing it over the bench instead of the actual machine. I feel like this way you get more range of motion because you're using the dumbbell, so you get a better stretch on the bicep. With this you really want to think about the bicep, you know, as you're coming up and then twisting. You're going to be using supination, so that's where your arms this way. And I do think it's smart to implement different exercises that use like pronation and a neutral grip. So a neutral grip will be like a hammer curl, pronated will be like another hammer curl, your palms downwards. So supination is where your palm is upwards and you're curling upwards. So yeah, I'm going to jump on preacher curls and then some hammers and then maybe some barbell curls. Exercise now for biceps, so we're moving on to a hammer curl. With this we're going to be doing a neutral grip, so we've got our palms not facing downwards, not facing up, it's just at the side there. So with these, I'm going 14s. I do always advocate going a little bit lighter on biceps to get the squeeze, get a better pump. But with these you can actually, well, you're incorporating your wrist, so you can go up like that, and it's a lot easier. So yeah, 10 to 12 for these. Using elbow flexion, and like I said, 10 to 12 reps does create a really good pump. I do think you can get away with 2 exercises for biceps, but for me I'd rather be safe than sorry, and I just love training my arms. Like if you don't love training your arms, you're a bit of a weirdo, so I like to get 3 exercises in for biceps. Last exercise now is just a barbell curl. So with these we're not going to use any weights, it's already 20 kilograms. We're going to do 2 sets close grip, 2 sets wide, and with these you want to come outwards to your chin instead of just coming up like that. No, you want to come outwards to your chin like an arc, to your chin like an arc. And just so I know I'm getting the full range of motion at the bottom of the movement, I like to just subtly flex my tricep. Just got outside the gym now, as you can see. Really good session. Row, honestly, back and biceps off, really good. A lot of volume, and you know, I just wanted to, you know, change the video up and, you know, show you guys and help you guys and teach you guys on form how to do particular exercises. Today we obviously did back and biceps. It's just a change instead of recording all my meals and stuff, because like I've said in the past, like in previous vlogs, I want a purpose for all my content, and I don't just want to go home and show you what I'm having. You know I'm having porridge, and you know for my dinner I'm having couscous and chicken, and it's the same stuff and that, so I don't want to record, you know, the same things time after time. I want to make the content fresh. So today I've just shown you what my back days look like, what my pull days look like, should I say. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Give the video a like if you learned something new, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.